What's up, everybody? Welcome to Spillin Tea with Mr. B. I am Mr. B, AV production teacher here at the KISD Career Center. We have started a whole new school year, and look, I want to introduce you guys to some of our students. These are my AV students here in my AV production class. People in Radio Land, you can't see our little round table, but to me, it's clockwise. So I'm going to go here to my left. My man, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do.
I'm David, and I'm the Advanced AV Production class.
Sweet.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. It's my first year doing AV, audio and video.
Right on.
Hey, y'all, my name is Marcelo. It's my first year doing AV, second year in my photography class.
Second year in photography. Are you in my photography class?
I think so. Probably.
Have you seen me? Because I haven't seen you. And if I haven't seen you, then I've been marking you absent this whole time.
He's taking pictures before outside of class.
Oh, right on. Okay. So this isn't photography. This is video. So there's two different classes that I teach. It's crazy. So what got you, the two new guys, what got you guys interested in video? Like, why are you here?
Really, it's from, I'd say outside of school. I really like sports, graphic design, sports. I do photography outside of school, so I'm really around sports, football, basketball, anything really. So that's really what got me into graphic design and really videography.
Media and all that jazz. All right. How about you, Elizabeth?
I would say because of like music and how you can see like different
It's okay. Just keep rolling.
Artists and different people around the world like go on broadcasts and news. I like how you can just be yourself.
Okay, cool. Well, look, we're glad to have you guys. This is the first for our classroom. We have a combined AV 1, 2, and 3 classroom. So we're learning as we go how to get you guys trained up, as well as provide like the depth that the advanced kids want and need. What do you and this can be open to everybody here, but what are you guys what are you expecting out of this year? Like what are you looking forward to?
All of us being together. Now that I can speak freely, last year's class was very separated, and I did not like that at all. But as this year's began, even through the first week, I think that's going to change a lot. I think us seniors are not going to be above anyone else. It's going to be together, and we have to be, because this is the first time we've had this many people in one classroom before.
Yeah, there's quite a few. How about you guys? What were your first? Is this your first time here at the Career Center?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. What did you guys think coming into the Career Center?
Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little harder. Teachers are going to be more strict, but it's really just chilling here. It's an AM period. It's really not much going on. It's really quiet. People are to themselves, and people are easily greetable.
Right. How about you?
I would say, I was kind of scared and nervous, but as I started talking to different people, it was like I felt welcome and like it was somewhere I wanted to be. So
right on. I think people say that teachers here are more strict, and I don't know if we're more strict or not. But I will say that I think teachers here hold students to a higher expectation of productivity. In my class, I expect you guys to work. Do this job and do it frequently and often. So I think that maybe that's what you meant by stricter. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm kind of chill, but I do like expect things to be done. So is that what you were kind of thinking?
Yeah.
Right on. Are you guys feeling like excited, nervous, like a bit of everything, exhausted? Like, how was it coming back from summer, coming right back into school?
Since I'm an athlete, I had summer camp for football, so I'm just tired of it. Yeah.
I was kind of excited, but also nervous because like it's basically schools have different people, different environment, and last year it was very messed up for me, so I'm trying to find out who I am.
You're getting nervous now. Look, that's what the little squeak.
Trying to find out who I am and like who I'm supposed to be and doing different things, trying new things.
Excited because it's my last year to get up out of here.
Last year, man. Seniors. Man, last year, all the seniors, like, we could talk about senioritis later. It's really just you.
But, it's already hit me.
Yeah, how it's hitting everybody, and whether it's whether it's something you should let hit you. But look, guys in Radio Land, stick around. We'll be back with these three young students, young people. Either way, three of my students when we come back. Y'all enjoy the music out there. Radio Land, I know most of you have probably went to school. I mean, I hope most of you went to school. I think there are some unwritten rules about how to do school. Do y'all think that? Like there's some rules about going to school, like hallway etiquette? What's some hallway etiquette? Or stuff that irritates you with hallway etiquette?
It's 7 a.m. and they're just loud.
People are loud. Everybody needs to calm down.
Relax. There's nothing. Just be calm in the mornings, afternoon. If y'all want to act like freshmen, that's on y'all.
That's right, man. I say that. You have no idea how often I say, why are y'all acting like kindergartners to like juniors and seniors and all this? I'm like, chill. Just chill. It's crazy.
Well, I'm just mainly just a laid back person. You ain't really got to get under my skin to make me mad out in public. But man, that is annoying.
Yeah. What about like walking slowly?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll just walk around you.
Yeah.
That irritates me a lot, especially if I have to go to class.
Right. Yeah. You're in a hurry to get to class and people are walking. Look, we have these blue lines. Have y'all seen the blue lines or like green line? All the lines we have on the floor. It's sometimes I'll walk out of my classroom and there'll be kids coming down the hallway and I'll freak out. It's like, don't walk on the blue. They just waxed it. And just to freak people out, just to, a little bit of fun for me at least. And then, watch them kind of walk around the blue line because who would wax just the blue line? It's that sort of thing. What about like people borrowing things from you, pens, pencils, paper? What are some of these rules, some of these things that people should know, coming into high school?
If someone borrows a mechanical pencil, you're not getting it back.
Yeah, I find all kinds of like pens and pencils in my classroom. That's why that little bucket of pens and pencils. I've never bought anything for that. It's just stuff that people leave in class. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anything else? Like
one thing I say, if I'm letting you borrow my pencil, I better get it back. Like I better get it back.
Y'all are new. Y'all are not going to get that thing back.
Not going to get any of it back. How about like just showing up for class? What do teachers do? That you kind of need to I guess figure out.
There shouldn't be assigned seats for grades 11 and above.
No, why?
We're old enough. If they want to act funny, that's on them for you to control your classroom culture to make sure they don't act like that. There are always going to be some of those students, but I don't think there should be assigned seats in grades 11 and 12. 9th, yes, because they're still technically middle schoolers in my opinion.
They are.
10th grade, certain classes, but 11 and 12.
I don't know, man.
Should.
I don't know. 10th graders aren't any better than freshmen. Sorry, freshmen.
Wow.
Sorry. Oh, I'm just saying. I know. Look, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Like, I can prove it to you. David can prove it to you because when our classes were separate and the freshmen or the sophomores and the juniors and seniors, they don't get along. Like, we're lucky right now. We're trying to make this work, but it's just a level of like commitment and maturity, and it's really hard to mesh even sophomores with juniors and seniors. Happens every year.
Seniors didn't like getting rage bait last year. I can tell you that.
That was me though. I am a rage baiter, and I don't think I rage bait. I think what I do is I provide like introflexion. I allow you to look in towards yourself and realize, whatever it is we're talking about. Brandon knows this firsthand.
Yes, Brandon Smith is a prime.
But
example of it.
listen, he can't talk. He does the same thing. It's just a vicious cycle of it. So Brandon can't talk. What about like group project etiquette?
Ugh.
Do your part.
Do your part. Thank you.
I'm not gonna sit here and do.
But it's also on you to pick the right teammates. If you know someone's
But what if you don't get to
do
pick?
anything? I mean,
I'm
asking to move out that team.
Yeah. What if you don't get to pick? I loathe group projects. This class is very group based, and it took me a couple years before I decided, all right, we're going to try group, because people drop the ball. Not as much in the upper levels, but definitely, man, freshmen or sophomores, they drop it all the time.
I mean, I try whenever I don't get the group that I don't pick or have an issue with someone. I try to like put our differences aside and try to get the work done. But if that doesn't work, I still try to do the work myself so that I don't get in trouble.
Right. Right. What about well, I mean, we're technically not supposed to wear them this year, you guys. But what about like earbuds in class?
I missed freshman year was great. That's the highest my grade because I was able to listen to music when I was doing my work.
Yeah.
Ever since the pouches came, then sophomore year took a big drop. Junior year it went back up. Freshman year where there was a lot more freedom.
But what about like missing instruction from teachers?
I mean,
Everybody, what are y'all looking at me all crazy for? Like teachers don't instruct you or something?
Oh, some teachers do, but I feel like, middle school and elementary school, I could semi get it, but we're in high school now. Like juniors and seniors shouldn't have to deal with that. We're going to be in college. We got to learn how to deal with that now, then throw us into the window where we can't have our phones.
So then, on that, if you're prepping for college, what about like extra time on assignments? Like, like you got football, right?
Yeah.
Like when you get into college, they ain't gonna give you extra time because you got a football game.
Yeah.
And so like, should that go away too? Like all the, I missed this for track, I missed this for football, I missed this for soccer, or whatever else.
Mistakes are allowed to be made in high school.
Oh, yeah. I like it. But earbuds though, we need earbuds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Earbuds. Listen to music.
When your class is really, really loud and you don't want to hear anybody.
Right. Teachers can only write people up so much to try to get them quiet.
I'd say like people with earbuds really don't bother anybody.
Right.
If they're really to themselves, earbuds shouldn't really be a problem unless the teacher's actually talking.
Right. I can agree. If I'm lecturing, like if I'm talking, take them out. Listen to what I got to say.
Good.
But afterwards, if y'all are doing work, like whatever, I mean, whatever you need to focus, as long as you're focused on that work. But legally, those things are out now. We can't use them. I don't disagree with the policy. But I do see how earbuds, like whenever I go take photos at events, I wear music, and well, it's because I since photography and video is such a visual art, I'm not fully listening to what's going on. I'm watching what's going on, and because I'm watching what's going on, the music helps me kind of like get rid of distractions, people yelling at football games and things like that. So I can focus a little more on the things I need to see rather than the things I need to hear. And so they help me there. But look, the state says, don't do it anymore. Those are the new rules we're going forward. Y'all out there in Radio Land, speaking of earbuds, put them in, listen to the show, enjoy the music.
Now, one of the biggest hot takes coming into the year I've seen is, should school start later with how hot it has been getting?
Oh, like later in the year and not later in the day?
Not later in the day.
Okay. I'll let y'all go first. I got my opinions.
Like September, like
starting September.
A lot of people want to start like first week of September, so it's not as hot. I think that's just an excuse, to be honest.
Honestly, I'd say I have no problem with this. Since me playing football, I don't really want to be playing football and going to school. So
yeah. How about you? Opinion?
I have a friend who's about to go to school in September, so I feel that's a little too late because then you only got like short amount of time to do whatever you need, especially when you got STAR and like
all the tests. Man, I tell you what would bother me about it is if we start later, that means we end later.
Right.
And I'm fine being inside an air-conditioned building when it's hot outside. Like, it doesn't bother me. So, no, keep it in August. That's fine. Let me get out at the end of May. Look, I'm even down with, I'm not going to complain about fall break. I will never complain about any of the school breaks we get. However, fall break is really early. And and for school wise, we're just getting in the flow of things. And then we take this break and have to come back and start over. I'm not complaining about the time off, but I think it would, if I were to lay all this out, I would rather we move fall break to the end of the year and get out a week early.
So we'll have 3 weeks off?
The end of the year. So instead of May 28th or whatever we get off a week early, like middle of May.
Yeah.
Instead of having a break in October. Because like I said, I don't think people are quite ready for a break in October. Like, it's coming up in just a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And 8, really. It's not a couple, it's a lot. But it's coming up soon, and then we take a break. What else you got for us, David?
The school
lunches.
Is school better with phones?
No.
Honestly, I'd say yeah.
Defend your answers.
I think it will make school better, environmental.
Listen, we've had 20 years of this.
Everything. I think it'll be better.
How?
I mean, we've seen it. I mean, a couple school grades. If we want to go what people really talk about, school grades barely. I mean, some middle schools made a jump, but nothing really made a big jump with taking our phones away. If people want to be logical, oh, maybe the test scores will go up. No, it did not.
So they did go up.
It went up a little bit. If you want to make all these big rules, I'm expecting a big jump. Maybe it's also the teachers that don't know how to control their students and have a good culture where you can talk to your students and make them put their phone away while you're teaching, and then poof, we can go right back.
What about so maybe that the big jump that you're worried about has to do with students who still break the rules, bring their devices, use their devices when they know they're not supposed to. So then they are still distracted, but they're trying to do it in secret. What about that? Because look, we can look around. You can go out in the hallway and you can see everybody who sneaks their phones in, sneaks their earpods in, and they sit distracted instead of doing their work. Got to flip through the latest stats. Got to look at the TikToks.
I would say for the phones part, I don't think they should have put like yonder pouches, because either way, kids are still breaking them. And then also, how are you going to have that number of like kids making sure, hey, they're on task, if you're going to be like, like some people, they want their phones just to make sure they're doing okay, or like text someone to let them know what's going on. And then other people, they just listen to music because, hey, my class is like loud. So how am I going to focus in a class and do my work when I'm all talking and doing all of this?
We're going to be defiant anyway, so
they're right. So taking it away, really, those kids that are defiant still maybe dragging the grades down. Why do you think it makes school life better?
Honestly,
I love honesty. Thanks for being honest.
But if I'm being honest,
I like honesty.
I really got no reason, but I like, say, if I'm just bored, I just already done my work, just trying to listen to music, just trying to chill out, because, day's been long, school's also long. So if you just want to chill out at the end of class, why not have a phone? But at the same time, I don't really understand the yonder pouches, because in case of an emergency, here in 2026, a lot of things can happen.
A lot of things can happen. But look, in an emergency, you can't leave school anyways.
Yeah.
We become responsible for you. We got to lock down and can't leave our classrooms. Like, your phone isn't going to help you. It's just going to increase panic in town. When your mom finds out something happened.
I think it's more so not like they can come get you, just more so not, I pray this doesn't happen, more so like I got to text you before anything crazy happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that was the last time, the morning was the last time I seen you. I may text you or anything because it was a normal school day and our phones are supposed to be up, and I didn't get to talk to you again. And maybe with how crazy the world has been, that may have been the last time I seen you.
Yeah.
I get to talk, text, anything.
I hear your point, but let's look at like how often that happens compared to how often somebody sits on their phone. Yeah, right. Like, how are you really texting your mama every day? I love you, mama. Or are you really just sitting on your phone, playing around? Which one happens more?
Playing around.
Playing around. Yeah, playing around.
Mommy.
You ain't texting mom. It's because his mom's listening. That's why. That's what he's saying.
I mean, we be texting our friends during class.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of
playing around. Yeah. So yes, I hear your point. But on the other side of that, man, if that's only, one time out of a million, and the 999,000 times it's just playing around on your phone, like that doesn't math out very well. What else you got for us?
Is 8 classes too many?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, yes.
100% yes. I'm in. Like, I mean, not because of teaching, right? But why is it too many?
I'd say mainly because I went to a prep school in the Washington. Since I just moved this past
fancy
3 years, I went to prep school. We had A days and B days. Sorry. We had A days and B days. Class periods were, say, like an hour long each, maybe like 3 to 4 class periods. You got a lunch, PE, you have a math, and then it switches. Like, it's one half of your schedule and then the next half on the B day.
Right on.
So it would be less classes but longer periods. And I feel like that's kind of like more organized.
Yeah.
Rather than going everywhere and doing like overworking yourself, like dealing with eight periods. 8 periods is a lot.
It is a lot.
It becomes draining towards the end of the year. It really does.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody else on board with that? So
I actually like having 8 periods.
What?
So it's like you're more productive.
Are you?
Okay, no, it's all right. Let her say her piece. All right, we're more
You're
productive.
more productive, and like you're interacting with more people than just having a shorter period
Yeah.
than normal. Because like for me, I love talking. I love interacting with more people, and having shorter periods, it feels like boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I had to take a class and the period's short and it's a short class for that, I would not like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I get it. When I went to high school here, so I graduated from Harker Heights in 2002. Woot. It was, we were the second class out of that school. It was new when I went there. When I went to KISD, we had block schedule. So it's kind of like what you were saying. We had 4 classes a semester, right? So instead of A and B days, we had A and B semesters. So I took 4 classes the first 9 weeks or the first 18 weeks, so up until Christmas. And then I took the other half of the classes the second semester. So if I failed any classes, I then got to make it up next semester, and I lost an elective. And that was great. Classes were longer. I never had homework. I never brought homework home. We always had stuff. We always had time to do it in class. And I just didn't have like as big as a homework load or a learning load as 8 classes.
I mean, that sounds more.
Isn't it amazing? I think it's amazing. I think we should go back to that because it was absolutely awesome. Yeah, it was crazy.
Man, because on top of sports, some kids, Shoemaker didn't get back, I know, from the scrimmage last night till 10:30 at night. Most had to shower, eat, then go to bed at 12. Then you got to go through an 8-hour day with 8 class periods.
All right, so we have to wrap our time up right now. This segment's run a little long, but our time together in class is 2 more minutes and it's ending. Before we go, I want you guys to finish this sentence. By May, I hope that I
graduate and can't wait to get out of Killeen, Texas.
It's all right. We can come back. By May,
I hope I gain Division I collegiate offers in football.
By May, I hope I can make new friends and just being in a good and in my environment, and hopefully get a job at
Taco Bell. God, listen, I'm just waiting for one of y'all to get a Taco Bell job. I'm just waiting. People in Radio Land, thanks for sticking around with us for so long, listening to these young scholars and young business people and soon-to-be collegiate athletes talk about their life, their thoughts, and all that process. We enjoy having you, your ear for this moment. If you want to find out anything about our programs, you can find them online at KCC Film Class. That's YouTube, Spotify, or Instagram. Give us a like, give us a follow, cheer these guys on as we make media throughout the school year. Thanks for sticking around. We'll see you next time on Spillin Tea with Mr. B.